everyone, how is it going? This is the Bald Metal Nerd coming at you with another wonderful video. As you guys are probably aware of, Windows 10 has recently come out. In fact, at this point, I think it's been the final the first public release, I believe, is less than a week old at this point, because I'm recording this on October 10th of 2021, so all information in this video will be current at the time of upload. All of this is definitely subject to change over time, because obviously you've read the title of this, and my goal is going to be to run Windows 11 on, how can I put this, extremely unsupported hardware, right? So I'm going to tell you what this system components are on this here in a bit, but I figured right now I want to show you guys that I am running the current version of Windows 10 on this, which as of this recording is Windows 10 version 21H1. So there you go for that. I figured I would do a synthetic benchmark on this thing. I'm not going to do any gaming benchmarks on this because this is a pretty old computer, as we will get to when I show you the hardware inside of it. I believe it's about 11 years old at this point. The PC Mark score on this is 2313. I don't know if that's good or bad. I did take a screenshot of this, for the Windows 10, score, just to see how, of course I'm going to compare this to, in Windows 11. So there you go. And now I'm going to show you guys in this here. Oh, I'm going to try to zoom in a bit. So I apologize for the poor image quality on this. But obviously the camera is not really loving the refresh rate of this monitor or something. But anyway, this thing has an AMD Phenom 2 X6 1090T in it. So it's an old one. It's an old one. Like I said, it's about 11 years old, roughly. So I went ahead and ran the Why Not 11 tester, and everything is a lot of it is definitely not working quite right for this. It does not have TPM at all. It's not using secure boot. It's using legacy boot. CPU is not compatible. GPT is not detected. So I'm sure it's still using MBR. So I am going to see what I can do to get Windows 11 onto this thing, because there is some methods of doing this on basically any machine. So we'll get there. But this is not going to be that part. That I apologize. That is not going to be in this video. Otherwise, this video would be way too long. But we will just go ahead and show you. Yeah, this machine is snappy as of now. Obviously, we're going to load YouTube up real quick. Let's go ahead and we'll find a 4K video. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start the playback at 1080p, which is going to be, of course, no effort at all for this machine. It plays it completely smoothly without any hiccups at all. We're going to up it to 1440p. And as you can see, still plays smooth as butter. And now we'll up her to 4K. And it's playing well. There you go. So even though this is an 11-year-old PC, with let's see, check the performance with the CPU. Yeah, CPU's at 79%, but still doing fine, even on 4K video playback. Not bad. I'll show you, of course, this thing is going to be, so anything lighter like a standard Google search, it's going to handle with no issues. So, yeah, we'll just see something that I just searched. There you go. And as you can see, performance is nice and smooth for web browsing, which of course is by far the most popular thing that we're going to do. But I'm not going to go on and on and on about the performance in this in Windows 10. Just to say, as you can see, Explorer opened up in no time. I haven't launched Edge since, so let's go ahead and see how long that takes to launch. Should be pretty quick. Did I click it? I think so. Let's click it again. Okay, there it goes. As you can see, is it, super snappy like a brand new modern PC? No, but for something that's 11 years old, I would say the performance is definitely more than adequate, more than serviceable on Windows 10. So what I'm going to do is I am going to try to basically get Windows 11 on this thing. If I find methods that work for getting it onto this machine, I will link those in the video description below. And then, of course, I'm just going to repeat all this stuff and see if their performance is degraded, whatever. And then we'll just talk a little bit about Windows 11 in general. So wish me a little bit of luck, guys. We'll see how she runs and see you in a bit. Okay, folks, I did manage to get Windows 11 installed on this machine, and I ran benchmark and all that. Now, before I continue with this video, I just want to get out a few disclaimers. This video is not remotely a how to install Windows 11 on unsupported hardware. If you ask me questions about how to do it or what I did or whatever, I will simply tell you, look at the link in the video description. That is all you will get from me. Because, frankly, if you can't use Google to figure this out completely on your own and do it and all that, you should not run Windows 11 on unsupported hardware. Just don't do it. Also, don't do it on any critical computer of yours, because this may at some point stop working. So these are just warnings. Again, ask me questions on how to do this, what I did. Again, you are going to be completely on your own. I'll just say, read the video description. Straight out. And if you can't figure it out on your own, don't do it, because you ain't got the deductive skills to do it. You certainly probably can't troubleshoot it if something goes wrong. But anyway, that's it. I'm done babbling about that. So anyway, the first thing we're looking at here is the PC Mark score from Windows 7. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in just a bit so you guys can see the numbers a little bit. Here, we had a total score of 2,313. Essential 6,042. Productivity 3,731. Digital content creation 1,491. But on Windows 11, which I just ran, all the numbers are higher. The total score is 2,444. And all these numbers here are higher, as you can see. So by a couple hundred in each case. So maybe it's because I made sure that this was on a high performance and everything. I can't honestly remember if I did that in Windows 10 or not. I can tell you that I was surprised that it got a higher score. I'm not, definitely not what I expected. But clearly, I don't think performance, at least as of this date, has been degraded on this hardware with Windows 11 versus Windows 10. I would say really the performance seems more or less identical. As you can see, when I open things, there you go. I just clicked this link. I'm sorry, the File Explorer opened real quick. I'll go ahead and open Edge because I most certainly haven't used that. Whatever. Go away, Edge. Edge opened right up for us. As you can see, there is no delay opening that. We'll go ahead and open up Firefox as well. And we'll do another quick test here of playing a 4K video on YouTube. See how it does. We'll go with this. So, all right. Right now, it's actually already playing in 4K. And as you can see, it doesn't appear to be slowing down, dropping frames or any. Maybe playback is slightly slow in 4K. But if we go down to 1440p, I'm sure it'll be more than fine. There it is. Still very respectable video performance. And no problems. And again, keep in mind, this is 11-year-old hardware. running Windows 11, completely unsupported, yada, 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 but it works perfectly fine. So as of right now, and again, this only applies to right now. If you're watching this a year from now and there's a different version of Windows 11 that doesn't work on this hardware, then obviously this isn't going to fly. This is only the quote launch edition or RTM of Windows 11 running on unsupported hardware. Although I doubt Microsoft will purposely break compatibility in the future with this stuff, but it may or may not work in the future. But as of right now, it does work. I did manage to do some updates, security updates to this. They applied, they installed just fine. So as of right now, at least on my machine, it installed, updated the whole 9 years. Of course, as always, your mileage may vary, and just be careful if you are going to do this, and do this on a secondary computer that you have. Don't do it on your main one. In fact, for me, I have 2 secondary computers that I've installed. I did this same install method on a second computer, and it worked as well. And they're both secondary computers. As far as, quote, my primary computer, I'm going to keep running Windows 10 on that because it's what's officially supported, yada, yada, yada. And I have no plans of changing that up until 2025 when I basically have to, I guess. At that point, if I want to keep running Windows on it, at least in any sort of a stable manner. But by then, that computer will be 10 years old anyway, because I built it back in 2015. So that, it'd be time for a new one by then anyway. So anyway, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this look at running Windows 11 on unsupported hardware. Seems to do okay, at least as of right now. That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, live long and prosper. Keep on rocking. I'll see you guys in the next one.